I'm looking at Polo Ralph Lauren here. I just wanted to point something out. I'm going to play a quick video for you to look at. It's not my thing really to call people out. Everybody makes mistakes in this market. But if someone with a broad viewer base makes a bad call like these guys on TV, that really affects a lot of people, because I know when I first started trading, I'd listen to these people for judgment whether I was going to purchase a stock or not. All right, so here we go.
Now, options actions trader Mike Coe of Cantor Fitzgerald. Mike, what's the call? It's Ralph Lauren, and that stock's been on fire.
Yeah, I mean, the stock has been up about 10% since mid-January. It's obviously one of the stronger areas. In the consumer discretionary space, generally, retail's been holding up, and maybe today's consumer credit numbers help reveal why that's the case. And this stock is perennially a very good performer in terms of just steadily growing their revenues, steadily growing their earnings. The only problem here is valuation. It is in the upper quartile there in terms of taking a look at what they're trading at relative to EBITDA and sales. This is a situation also where they usually perform pretty well in earnings, so the expectation there has to be beaten, not just the consensus number.
What's the trade?
Well, what I'm taking a look at is fading the earnings move, which is implying about a 7% move right now. I'm looking to buy the March 110 puts. I'm going to pay about $3.10 for those, and sell the February 110 puts against it for about $2. Net, I'm going to pay about $1.10 for this structure. This will make the most money at about 110 at February expiration.
Loss is 110 and up.
We'll catch you again soon.
Thank you.
That guy straight got slaughtered on this trade. And the next one I'm going to show you, symbol TCK. This call was made yesterday after the close. Okay, listen up here.
Back up north. I like Tech Resources. It's been on a run. I still think it runs higher.
All right, gentlemen, the rally continues.
All right, Nigerian, I think his name's Pete, was just saying to buy symbol TCK. And you see this thing just been going down. The only reason I'm pointing these two things out is because more and more I'm noticing these guys are just calling out plays that are ruining people. I watch Kramer. He's one of the top 5 people that I actually listen to on TV. Not really trying to criticize anybody on there, but guys, what my point is, just don't pay attention and buy a stock based on what these people say. A lot of times they're telling you to buy the stock because they already own the position. So therefore they're trying to manipulate the price, and I don't agree with that. So next we'll look at Disney, another example of stock market manipulation. Absolutely crushed earnings. Here we go. So now we're looking at the calls. Roughly, I added up the front month February contracts yesterday after the close versus the front month February puts. Okay, what I came out to was 34,000 calls versus 17,000 puts. That's double the amount of calls than puts. Something is wrong here. Somebody had information leaked out. You can't argue that fact, all right? And then we have March and April, which I'm not even going to add up because you could clearly see thousands and thousands of calls purchased versus the puts of hundreds. Then we have Take-Two Interactive. They crushed earnings, gapped up a point. That's a lot for a $14 stock. Closed at $14.54 yesterday. Look at the calls versus puts. The March contracts, look at this. You have about 400 puts versus roughly 12,000 calls. Taking a look at the stock, you see they beat and it's still moving back up. Pay attention to these kind of things, guys, when people try to say this is a fair market. The main reason for doing this is to just say we need to work very hard to compete with these people, okay? These guys not only have information ahead of us, but they're waking up earlier than a lot of people and they're leaving later. I know me personally, I got to get up at least by 6:30. Sometimes I'll wake up at 3 in the morning to check the futures, go back to bed, wake up at 5, and just do the same thing. You got to get in the zone. You really got to dedicate everything you have. If you're a full-time trader and this is your only job, you can't be limited by anything. You can't make excuses for poor performance. You have to own up to it. You have to get in your zone, just like Michael Jordan used to get in his zone. When he was in his zone, there's not a player in the league that could stop him. It's like you get this energy after you make a couple good trades. You just feel that persona and you feel invincible, and then you get more confidence to go in and trade bigger sizes. Anyways, that's all I'm going to put on here. You guys have a great day and good luck trading.